Today, I have the honor of showcasing the world of cutting tools from the perspective of Göring. My name is Florian Beierl, and I am responsible for product management for solid carbide drilling. How do we actually go about developing new tools? In the case of brand new developments, we are guided by the market, or better said by you, our customers. After all, we don't just want to meet your requirements, we also want to exceed them. This also applies to our RF100XF solid carbide drill. Demand for high-performance tools has increased over the past few years. As you know, these high-performance tools are usually offered as special solutions. However, this approach using special solutions no longer seems to be the fit for the current market. To make it even easier for you as a customer, we have decided to offer such a high-performance tool as standard to be able to deliver just in time. Based on this approach, we have succeeded in developing a tool that demonstrates overwhelming performance, particularly in steel processing. Contrary to the trends that many tool manufacturers are pursuing in building 3 or even 4-fluted tools, we have chosen to launch the most powerful 2-fluted tool on the market. It is not a popular topic to talk about it, but somehow everyone is aware. In the case of multi-fluted tools, we are generally limited with the dimensions at the lower end. Diameter 6 in particular is known as a critical limit here. But where is the trend headed? Towards increasingly compact components where smaller dimensions are gaining weight. Even the high feed and cutting forces associated with multi-fluted tools can also be viewed critically. In some cases, components deform or the clamping cannot withstand the forces. Due to its design, the multi-fluted concept leaves hardly any space for controlled chip removal. Looking at value for money alone, it becomes clear that the 2-fluted version has an enormous advantage. You should always question how many meters of drilling you can get for €1. This tool, the RF100XF, will therefore push all counter concepts back into their niche. It is a tool that combines enormous advantages. Looking at its flexibility and the wide range of applications, it becomes clear that there is good reason why this concept has dominated the top spot for decades. With a tool like this, we are able to easily meet the cutting values that multi-fluted tools are competing for, but with significantly lower cutting forces. The RF100XF is therefore the cream of the crop. We are currently offering this tool in 2 dimensions, 5xD and 7xD, 5xD and 7xD. Both dimensions include nearly 400 items, which are available from stock. The range goes from 3 up to and including 20 millimeters in diameter. This means that it can handle all straight, half and metric core holes. Further dimensions will of course follow, and the program will be expanded all the time. Back to the technology. What makes the XF so successful? We have set ourselves the task of not only being the top in all common steel grades, but also the top in terms of performance. The basic component that has opened the door for us here is the carbide that is used and combines 2 basic properties: high hardness but consistent toughness. This allows us to place extreme mechanical loads on the cutting edge. You could say we are adding a new characteristic to carbide. For the grinding, we opted for a relieved cone, which is characterized by its extremely smooth running, combined with tailored micro-preparation, which produces a stable and efficient cutting edge. We are able to achieve feed rates up to 33% higher than other solid carbide tools. This reduced intervention time also significantly increases service life. The component's heat exposure is reduced. The version with double margin from 5xD, while other tools often only have them from 7xD or 12xD, and their particular positioning are key to perfectly rounded boreholes and unrivaled position accuracy. The coating system, which is adapted to the surface of the XF and its carbide, prevents material buildup and makes the tool resilient to thermal shocks and load changes during machining. This reduces micro breakouts to a minimum. Did I manage to convince you? We are happy to help you tackle your challenges. Thank you very much.